It's day 21 in Lyrics for His Life, Praying the Psalms with Jesus. Congratulations! After today, you are halfway through, and our prayer is that you've been feeling drawn closer and closer to Christ as you press in to the Psalms He might have prayed in His life. Today, we're taking up another part of this struggle in Gethsemane. But first, we remember that every day we begin by standing shoulder to shoulder with Jesus as He lifts up His arms in joy and praise to His Father in heaven. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me, bless His holy name. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all His benefits, who forgives all your iniquity, who heals all your diseases, who redeems your life from the pit, who crowns you with steadfast love and mercy, who satisfies you with good, so that your youth is renewed like the eagles.
Our scripture today comes from selected verses of Psalm 35. Contend, O Lord, with those who contend with me. Fight against those who fight against me. For without cause they hid their net for me. Without cause they dug a pit for my life. Malicious witnesses rise up. They ask me of things that I do not know. They repay me evil for good. My soul is bereft. But at my stumbling, they rejoiced and gathered. They gathered together against me. Wretches whom I did not know tore at me without ceasing. Like profane mockers at a feast, they gnash at me with their teeth. How long, O Lord, will you look on? Rescue me from their destruction, my precious life from the lions. I will thank you in the great congregation. In the mighty throng I will praise you. Let not those rejoice over me who are wrongfully my foes, and let not those wink the eye who hate me without cause. They open wide their mouths against me. They say, Aha, aha, our eyes have seen it. Vindicate me, O Lord my God, according to your righteousness, and let them not rejoice over me. Let them not say, we have swallowed him up.
So how might Psalm 35 have given lyrics to Jesus' emotions and struggles in the garden? After he finishes his prayer struggle in Gethsemane, Jesus rouses his sleeping disciples. He is resolved to complete his passion. Now it all unfolds as if according to a script he knows well. The hour has come, he says. The Son of Man is betrayed into the hands of sinners. Rise, let us be going. See, my betrayer is at hand. So Judas comes and identifies Jesus to the authorities by kissing Christ in the manner of a friendly greeting. Then the guards grab Jesus, who calmly asks if they think he's a robber who must be subdued by force. He exposes their cowardice as he points out how every day he's been teaching publicly, but they seize him now in secret at night. As we know, Jesus could have stopped them. Instead, as if he were in total control of the situation, he submits willingly to their arrest, saying, "But let the scriptures be fulfilled." In other words, this is how the drama is meant to be played out. I wonder if Jesus draws strength from Psalm 35 as he endures the charade of a trial before the council. The Gospels tell us that many bore false witness against him. Though these testimonies do not even agree, Jesus hurts to hear his love maligned as dangerous. He winces as the authorities sneer, snarl, snap at him. As the psalmist says, like profane mockers, they gnash at me with their teeth. Jesus has but offered healing, forgiveness, hope, and words of life. Does he now, as they slander him, pray to his Father? Even though he expects this treatment, perhaps his wounded heart reaches upwards, crying out with a song, "They open wide their mouths against me. They say, "Aha, aha, our eyes have seen it." Vindicate me, my Father. Let them not rejoice over me. For the peace he gained in his garden struggle, Jesus holds his peace before the authorities. Mark tells us, but he remained silent and made no answer. So they work themselves up into an even frothier lather of malice. The high priest asks pointedly, "Well, are you the Christ, the Son of the Blessed?" Jesus finally breaks his silence. He answers by combining Psalm 110 and Daniel 7 as words about himself. "I am," he says, "and you will see the Son of Man seated at the right hand of power, coming with the clouds of heaven." The room erupts. The high priest tears his sacred clothes as a sign of horrified offense. Jesus, of course, has only told the truth. Earlier, he quoted Psalm 35 to his disciples when he said, "Whoever hates me hates my Father also. If I had not done among them the works that no one else did, they would not be guilty of sin. But now they have seen and hated both me and my Father. But the word that is written in their law must be fulfilled. They hated me without a cause." The high priest tearing of his clothes actually breaks the law. The beautiful blue ephod, the overgarment of the high priest, was specially woven so that it would never tear. And though other Hebrews might tear their garments in grief, Moses told Aaron, "Do not tear these clothes, lest you die and wrath come upon all the congregation." Yet Caiaphas the high priest tears his garments. This act symbolizes that the Levitical priesthood is coming to an end as the priesthood of Christ reaches fulfillment, which we'll explore on day 41. The old order is crumbling, and in their rage, the authorities condemn Jesus to death. For our true high priest will offer himself as the true atoning sacrifice. How does Jesus stay calm under this barrage? Perhaps by leaning heavily on Psalm 35. He gives the struggle to his Father, praying with the psalm, "Contend, O Lord, with those who contend with me. Let them not say, we have swallowed him up." We have a few moments now simply to reflect on what we've been considering as to how Jesus might have prayed this prayer. And when that's finished, we'll close praying with Jesus together.
Let's close today with prayer. They dedicated their lives to the scriptures, yet when you came, the Word in flesh, they felt only menace, heard only blasphemy. They had more to lose than many you healed. They had always been on the right side, so you had to be wrong. How hard it must have been to hear your words twisted, to be labeled a danger, an existential threat to the nation, to be told you deserved death when you came to give life. You were repaid evil for good, Jesus. O Spirit, strengthen me to take my stand with our malign Lord, to share his shame if needed, to let his words crush my pride, so my pride does not bruise his heart, to let his narrow path guide me, so I don't forsake him down an easy road.